This side, Rahul Magan here is a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak, Treasury Consulting is a multinational headquartered group based out Singapore, and we are a multinational hedge fund, which means we take positions in US equities, US indices, European equities, European indices, Asian equities, Asian indices, commodities, currencies, and many more asset classes. But we are proprietary in nature. By proprietary, I mean no third party, whether you are a private equity firm, you are a venture capitalist firm, you are a venture debt firm, you are any form of financial institution, you cannot invest funds in our fund. So, statistically and technically speaking, we are closed-end fund, which means this fund never share research in public. But yes, our fund is 100% profitable in nature, and till now we not reported a single dollar of loss in any of our trades and continuously expanding. Of course, very carefully, unlike American hedge funds who play leverage bets. Today I downloaded these 4 papers about Yes Bank from the internet. You know, in 2020, when Yes Bank scandal had happened, 2 years before that scandal, I was warning people about the Yes Bank, about the valuations of the Yes Bank. And I did warn Indian investors many times, not about the Yes Bank, about many other corporate sector. But unfortunately, majority of the time, people woke up when everything is done and dusted. So in 2020, when the same thing had happened in Yes Bank, people woke up. 81 bonds, additional tier 1 bonds issued by the Yes Bank, and what had happened to the investors of the Yes Bank who invested extensively in the 81 bonds, we all knew this about. None of the regulatory agencies helped Indian investors. On paper, they claim they are helping investors. The share price of the Yes Bank, which used to be in several hundreds, without quoting any specific figure, reduced or came down to 20, rather till 9. Here also, investors lost extensively in Yes Bank. And the so-called auditors, the so-called credit rating agencies, they went scot-free. Nothing had happened to the auditor of the Yes Bank. Nothing had happened to the credit rating agencies. Nothing. The only loss is of the investor, who lost it extensively, to be honest and precise. So guys, financial year 22 is done. Rather, April is also done. We are now in the month of May. Now, the banks, the financial institutions, the corporates, the non-banking financial corporations, and the other, they started revealing their results. Yes Bank also declared their results. And I am very impressed with the results, although the results is not at par as compared to HDFC, as compared to ICICI, as compared to Axis Bank. I completely in sync. But keeping the background of the Yes Bank, we need to congratulate and appreciate Yes Bank, because Yes Bank delivered very handsome results as compared to the past. As always, Indian media not did that, because Indian media is busy in either Paytm, Zomato, and other loss-making startups, or HDFC and HDFC Bank merger, in whom 2.5 lakh crores, you heard me right, 2.5 lakh crores worth of investment wealth is eroded. So in financial year 22, Yes Bank reported 1066 crores of profit, which is very handsome. 1066 crores of profit. If I compare this figure with financial year 21 figure, then in financial year 21, they reported 3,462 crores of losses. 3,462 crores of losses. And God forbid, if I compare this with financial year 21, financial year 20 figures, then they lost near about 22,700 crores. So, statistically speaking, in financial year 20, Yes Bank lost 22,700 crores, while in financial year 21, they lost 3,462 crores, while in financial year 22, just ended in March, they lost 1,060, they profit 1,066 crores. So many congratulations to Yes Bank. I appreciate that. I'm not Indian media who always be with few banks. I always appreciate you. But there is a concern to me. The concern is still the non-performing assets lying in the book of Yes Bank. Because if I go with the other pages, which I also got it from the internet, Yes Bank is in process to form the proposed asset reconstruction company, also known as ARC, and transfer its entire pool of gross non-performing asset amounting very close to 28,000 crores by June 2022. And they also made a statement that we would be expecting that in the next financial year, which is financial year 23, we would have the slippage within 2%. So these are the 2 points where I am still not okay as far as Yes Bank is concerned. Number one, accounting wise, you may create asset reconstruction company. You may transfer the asset in the books. Your balance sheet is clean, but practically balance sheet is not clean. It's like you are transferring money from one pocket to another. At the end, losses you have to take. Asset reconstruction company history in India is very bad. Very bad. A few months ago, Indian media gave appropriate hype to India Bad Bank. What happened now? Today, if anyone talking about the bad bank, no one talking about the bad bank. Transferring of near about 28,000 crores worth of gross non-performing asset to asset reconstruction company, it is something very challenging, at least to me. Because even the Parliamentary Committee of India, Indian government, they also acknowledged multiple flaws in Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. Many amendments are done in insolvency and bankruptcy code, but end result remains the intact. Many articles published in the public domain, and having said that, the haircut is near about 80%, and in many cases it is more than 80%, which means bank got just 20% of the funding. Very recently, as we make video, Future Group is on the verge of default. Banks majority, public sector banks lended 28,000 crores to Future Group. And I don't know how much is the exposure of Yes Bank in that. How much is the exposure of private sector banks in that? So accounting wise, you may set up a asset reconstruction company. You may transfer your asset there, GNPA, gross non-performing asset. But would this work in the long run? That is a part. That is something we need to worry. Because I am not from the paid media who always give the rosy pictures. Who was quiet when Yes Bank was crashing? Who was quiet when HDFC was crashing? Who is quiet when one corporate fundamentally cannot be justified as far as the current valuation is concerned? I see everything from the technical angles, and my knowledge suggests that setting up of asset reconstruction company may not work for Yes Bank. Eventually, they need to take this in their books. Profitability wise, I am very happy and I'd like to congratulate Yes Bank. This is Rahul Magan from Treasury Consulting Group. More videos on the cards. You know my personal number 9899242978. I repeat 9899242978. Have a great time.